Hi, welcome to this second course of the Briseman Crypto Literacy Course Level 1. Today we are going to be looking at a wallet, getting a wallet, what it is, setting up security, and the do's and don'ts of the basics for crypto, basically. What is a wallet? What is a private key? Well, a private key is a secret number that is used in cryptography and cryptocurrency. It is a large, randomly generated number with hundreds of digits, and for simplicity, they are usually represented as a string of alphanumeric characters. A cryptocurrency wallet consists of a set of public addresses and private keys. Anyone can deposit cryptocurrency in a public address, but funds cannot be removed from the address without the corresponding private key. Private keys represent final control and ownership of a cryptocurrency. It is vitally important to prevent one's private key from being lost or compromised. Okay? So you do need to always write it down. Never keep it in a digital form. Computers can be hacked. Hackers have ways to find those 12 words, those 20 words. There are programs that target that. Emails can be hacked, so never keep it in a digital form. Always keep it, pen and paper. You have a bunch of devices out there to be able to keep that down, and keep multiple copies. It's never fun to talk about, but if you you do want to have a way for your succession to be able to have access to your private key, so do make sure that you leave it in a will, leave it in a safe place where people will be able to find it and have access to your wallet if something were to happen to you. The public key is created from a private key through a complicated mathematical algorithm. However, it's nearly impossible to reverse engineer the process, so you can't generate a private key from a public key. A similar algorithm is used to create the receiving address from the public key. Basically, you want to think of this address as a mailbox, and the private key is the key to the box. So it is therefore very important, once again, to keep the key safe, because if it is stolen, if it is lost, the mailbox is compromised, so you just lost everything. Okay? When you create a wallet in an interface like Trust Wallet or Brise Wallet or MetaMask, that wallet is not tied into that interface, right? It's that private key. That's your wallet. When you get the seed phrase, what you see is just a reflection of that wallet that you created. So you can take that seed phrase and bring it from a bunch of different, you can use it on MetaMask, you can use it on Brise Wallet with the same seed phrase as long as it supports the network. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So if I created my wallet on the Brise app, the seed phrase, I can just bring it to MetaMask and I'll see this, my tokens are going to be there, and that's it. And when I look at my public address, when we looked at the Blockchain Explorer in our last course, with that public address, I can see everybody's wallet. If I have your public address, I can see your wallet, I can deposit in your wallet, but I'll never be able to take out of it. So that's basically the principle behind wallets. If we go into, and we'll go ahead here, the one that I will show you guys is going to be MetaMask. MetaMask is one that is recommended for the Brise chain right now because you can actually import a custom chain into MetaMask, where you can't do that with many other wallets. So the Brise chain has not been integrated yet into Trust Wallet. So we use MetaMask for now. Brise Wallet has the Brise chain, of course. You also have CoinHub that supports it right now, and you also have the Sphinx Labs wallet that supports it too. So for Brise Chain, you're going to be wanting to look at these wallets. So if I'm going to create a wallet, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and create a wallet. They'll tell you, always make sure that you're not, so I'm just going to create a password here. It's going to be just anything. Of course, I'm never going to use this wallet, so I'll show you guys. Right? So now it's going to ask me to, alright, secure your wallet. Before getting started, watch it for a short video. No, it's okay, I'm doing a video. Alright, so I'm going to click here, and it's going to give me my secret phrase. This seed phrase, basically by seeing the seed phrase, anybody can now have access to this wallet. So if you were to want to import it to MetaMask, you could import it right now just using these words. So it's very important to have the secret recovery phrase written down, and like I said, they'll offer you to download it, stuff like that. I personally do not like to keep it in a digital form at all. I've heard so many horror stories that good old pen and paper and keep that in a safe place. Write it down on 2 different places. Make sure that you're never going to lose this. And like I said, that you can actually, oops, I didn't write it down. Oh yeah, I did. I pasted it. All right, so, okay, so now I have created my wallet. You'll see that this is on the Ethereum network by default. If I want to receive some Ethereum, this is going to be my public address. So I can copy that and send it to whoever would want to send me funds. Now, like I said, this is on the Ethereum network. Now, to add another network, I have different options. I can either go on the actual scan of whatever currency I am looking at. So if I was looking to, let's say we want to add the Binance chain, so I'm going to go to bscscan.com. I had a brain bubble there and wasn't sure if it was .com or whatever. And when I go onto the scan, if I go at the bottom here, there's a little button where I can go add BSC network, and that will automatically pop up the MetaMask notification. MetaMask is going to ask me to authorize the addition of the network. Now, this is a very important part here, right? Every time you do something in crypto, you're going to have to click this button. And every time you have to assume that you have to have done your due diligence and make sure that you know that what you are clicking on is a safe link, all right? There are a ton of scams out there. Fake websites, fake tokens. They'll get you to authorize something, and once you've authorized it, you will basically have authorized them to clean out your wallet. So never connect your wallet to anything that you don't know for certain. Always verify, even if you think you know. Very often, this is where we make the biggest mistakes. We think we know when we do something really fast, and oops, I was wrong. The extension was wrong. Something was wrong, and I didn't double check, and that's where you're going to get in trouble. Right? So now I have added the Binance chain to my MetaMask. So if I have BNB, it will be reflected here. If I want to add a token, right, that I do not see here, I'm going to go import tokens. I'm going to go fetch the contract address. Now, how do I fetch a contract address? You can go on the website of the token, the official website of the token you are looking for. I always recommend that. You can also go on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. Go to an official website where, for example, on CoinGecko, you can see the actual graph. you're sure that it's the proper token. You'll have, if we go, let's not just talk about it, let's do it. So let's go to CoinGecko. Look for it. CoinGecko.com. And let's say I want to add Brise to MetaMask. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to look for BitGert. Could have also looked for Brise. Right, BitGert Brise is right here. So this is the contract address, all right? So I can copy it. You can also just straight away add it to MetaMask. And you could also find it on the Blockchain Explorer, all right? So we'll just wait for MetaMask to let me add it. So I can add the token here. And I also could have gone here and searched for, let's say we'll look for CentSex, which is another product done by the developer of BitGert Brise. So here you see I have my token is CentSex. I know it's 10 billion the supply. This is the amount of holders. And here I'll have the contract. So I can copy the contract, go back into here, paste my contract, and it'll come out. CentX, the token, the decimal, and I can add it, import, and there you go. So now I have both Brise and CentX added to my MetaMask, and I can keep on going like this forever and for all the coins that I want to. If I want to add a new network and I don't have you know, I didn't go to the scan, or it's not on MetaMask, so that little add the network button doesn't work at the bottom. You can also go to chainlist.org, all right? And this is an official website. We know that it's safe, so I can actually connect my wallet to it without hesitation. If you're not sure, you can always create a dummy wallet before trying anything. Okay, so you're going to, well, we'll do this first. So I'll connect this, all right, I'm connected. So we'll look now to add the BitGert chain, all right. So the BitGert chain is here. Now this is all my information. So the RPC address is here, everything, the chain ID, the symbol, everything is here. So if I wanted to add it manually, all my information is there. Now here I need to choose an RPC. We'll cover later what an RPC is. So I'll choose Ice Cream Swap because I like it. It's one of the more stable ones on Brise chain. And MetaMask is going to prompt me to add a network. Once again, I'm clicking approve because I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. I know this is a safe place. If I have any doubts, if I was not sure, always double check, never click approve, because as we said earlier in the other course, once a transaction is completed in crypto, it is not reversible, okay? So you can't go back. If it's you sent it to the wrong wallet address, you sent it to the wrong wallet address, okay? So now I have my BitGert mainnet, which is installed. So I had Ethereum, now I have BitGert, and I have BNB. If I wanted to add Polygon, if I wanted to add another chain, same process you're going to go through. Okay. Now, in terms of security in crypto, I personally would recommend everyone create a new email that you're just going to have, that is going to be dedicated to whatever you're going to do in cryptocurrencies. All right. You want to create layers of security for yourself and for your tokens, all right? Another strategy that I personally have is I have multiple wallets. If I'll have a BNB wallet for one token that I'm holding, I'll have another, you know, a Brise wallet just for my Brise, a wallet for, and I tend to really try to segment everything and never keep. If I decided I am going to be holding Tokyo because it's a long-term investment, then I have a wallet that is going to be attributed to that. In that wallet, because whenever you make a transaction, Okay, and we'll see it later. But whenever you need a transaction, you need to pay gas. All right, we talked earlier about consensus mechanisms and how you have to pay for that. Well, the way to pay is you need to pay for gas. Now, gas is typically going to be into the native currency, right? So if I'm on ETH, it's going to be ETH. If I'm on Binance, it's going to be BNB. So if I'm holding on a wallet and it's not a transactional wallet, and I keep my ETH to 0, if someone were to gain access to my wallet, for them to move the currencies around, they will have to deposit ETH before being able to swap or withdraw anything. Okay, and why would I do that? Well, because we can set up alarms on whatever movement happens into our accounts. All right, on MetaMask, you don't have an internal alarm set up. On Trust Wallet, you do, but no matter what wallet you're using, I personally find that the best way to do it is on the Blockchain Explorer. All right, so when I go on BSC Scan, I can create an account. All right, so you guys create an account. I just created one for this example here. So we'll just, oh yes, it's not on this one here. So we'll go here. BSC Scan. All right, so I can sign in. Okay, so you guys obviously are going to have to create your account. Okay, now that we have going to go onto the watch list, and we're going to add an account. Now here, let's go back. What's my BNB address? So I'm going to copy my address, and I'm going to enter my address here. I'm going to make a description, so I'll go BNB dummy. All right, so I can put notifications, so incoming, outgoing transactions, incoming, or just sending. And other options also track the different tokens that I can have. So I'm going to take it all. I'm going to take notifications on incoming and outgoing. I'm going to continue. Now this is going to forward notifications on the email that I registered with. So anything that happens on that account is going to send me an email. So if someone, like I said, if I keep no BNB on my account and the person wants to take my Brise or whatever, well, to transfer it, they have to actually deposit BNB, and then they'll be able to take away my stuff. So at least you get a warning. It's not much, but you know, it's a fair warning. It's you get to know that something's happening with your account, and if you're not the one doing it, you have a problem. So you can intervene. You can try to take the funds out before they do. It's not a fun situation, but at least it gives you some form of possibility to mitigate an attack. All right. Other very important things to do. Like I said, your seed phrase, never digital, in my opinion. Write it down. Keep it in a physical place. Do think of what happens once you're gone, because you know, if you have thousands of dollars locked away in a wallet but no one has your seed phrase, no one's going to get that money, and it's basically burned. So that is also a very important thing to consider. Never click on anything that you are not absolutely sure of. We'll look later into Telegram, places like that. You will get harassed with scams on Telegram, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. There are fake swaps out there. So always be very, very wary of what you are doing and what transactions you are authorizing on your wallet. Your public wallet address is not a bad thing to share because it's public. Anybody can see it, but it's not tied to you. So that's the other thing too, in terms of security. Like I said, everything is traceable. So if you have an account that you think is your secret account, but you've been doing transactions in between accounts, these things can all be traced back. So always be mindful that every step you take is traceable. You can't go back, but you can see what path was taken all the time. All right. So some people have a lot of time or very good computers and programs, and you can actually, deconstruct or reconstruct whatever happened on the chain, whatever transactions have been done. So if you think you're keeping your wallet secret, but you're sending funds from one wallet to another, those wallets automatically are going to be tied on the blockchain in the sense that those transactions don't go away. You can't hide them. They're there forever, right? So once again, be mindful of that. It's not the end of the world there, but it's something that you have to be aware of. Crypto is secretive to a certain extent, but on your way in and on your way out, you can be traced. So you have to be mindful of everything that you do. If you have income tax concerns, stuff like that, do know that it's not an easy way to launder money. There are some chains that make it easier. There are some places, like Cash Tornado, stuff like that can help you do that, but it's more complicated and it's more advanced. Maybe we'll get into that in a later course. But like I said, be mindful that your seed phrase must be always kept secret. Never, ever, 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 ever share it. And do be very careful. Like I said, it's a good idea to have a new email dedicated for whatever you're going to do in cryptocurrencies. That way, if your email gets hacked, it's not your personal life that also, because you're more likely to get targeted in crypto. So if you have an email that is dedicated to just that and you don't put any personal stuff in there, you're creating another layer of security for yourself. So do be very mindful of what you do, how you do it. Never connect to anything that you don't know is a safe connection. And that's it. So thank you very much for staying with me throughout the course for today. On the next course, I'm going to try to keep these guys a little bit more short and sweet. My target was 5 minutes courses, and I'm topping the 10-12 minutes. So we'll try to make it a little bit shorter, a little bit sweeter as we go, but I do think that laying the basis of the foundation of knowledge is very important, so we're taking a little bit more time on these. Next time we'll discuss what's a bridge, what's an RPC, and basically what is decentralized finance. Okay, and I'm also going to get you guys to register your wallet with us. We get with your public address, so we can give you, it's not much, but 1 million Breeze, just to get you guys to be able to go around in the environment and try different things. All right. So thank you very much for being here with me. Have a great day and have some great investments.